Love is blind, so it's not always easy to figure out whether your girlfriend's feelings are true or if she's just playing with your heart. Thankfully, there are a couple of red flags that clearly show that your lady is not as sincere as you think. Number 1. She cares way too much about your income. When you're a couple, it's natural to worry about each other's lives and careers. But if your girlfriend is interested only in the financial side of your job, this is a strong sign that she's just using you. This type of girl tries to get closer to a guy with loads of money and a prestigious job to get all the resources they have for themselves. Plus, they care deeply about their status, so your high achievements are something for her to flaunt about your relationship. In this situation, she's in love with the lifestyle you can give, not with you as a person. If you want to know how she truly feels about you, try telling her that you have serious work problems. A woman who loves you will ask what's going on and try to make you feel better. A user girlfriend will quickly disappear to find a new target. Number 2. She has a lot of demands. It's always nice to organize an exciting surprise for your girlfriend to put a smile on her face, right? However, if your woman constantly demands certain things from you, it's definitely not a good sign. The fact that you love her and value your relationship doesn't mean you have to splurge on new purses, expensive restaurants, and luxurious vacations all the time. If you feel like your lady likes what you can offer more than she likes you, try to get her something really meaningful but simple next time. If she's into you, she'll appreciate your thought and effort. But if she's only into your money, she'll certainly show her true colors. Don't forget that you two are a couple and a unit, and this means that both of you should be bringing something to the table. If you're the only one who's trying, this relationship definitely isn't worth your time. Number 3. She ignores your needs. While you're out there trying to meet all her demands, she doesn't really care about your needs and wishes. Sounds a lot like your relationship? Then you have one more reason to believe that you're dealing with a typical user here. Ask yourself one simple question. When was the last time that she did something for you? Not as a way to get something she wanted, but just to make you happy. Exactly. Users can easily make you feel bad for expressing your needs and wishes, twisting them into something they're not. As a result, they get everything they need, and you get nothing in return, and even feel guilty about asking for a favor. Not fair. Number 4. She doesn't spend that much time with you. Time is one of the most valuable things we have. So if she doesn't want to spend it with you, you're most probably not that important to her. The truth is that she doesn't want to invest time or effort into your relationship. She wants you to give her what she needs and go away until she calls you back. That's why she often makes excuses to get out of a date and doesn't look happy whenever you're finally together. If you're still not sure that all of this is about your girlfriend, the best way to figure out her real intentions is to pay attention to the time she does want to see you. If it's always near your payday or when she needs another favor, I'm sorry, man, but she's a user in the true sense of the word. Number 5. She tries to keep you away from your family. Unfortunately, our family can be bad for us in some cases. But if you have the greatest family ties, and your girlfriend still tries to keep you away from your loved ones, maybe it's time to take another look at your relationship. Try to talk to her and figure out whether there's a significant reason behind her protective behavior. Maybe she doesn't get along with someone from your family, or perhaps she's afraid they won't like her. But if she can't explain what's going on, or keeps coming up with the lamest excuses, she probably knows that your family will quickly realize what she's up to and tell you about it. That's why she tries to isolate you from others, to make you feel even more dependent on her and therefore do whatever she wants. Number 6. She doesn't call you her boyfriend. You spend time together, You splurge your money on her. You don't hesitate to express your feelings. But she's still confused about your official relationship status. Of course, sometimes your love life can get pretty complicated, especially if there's someone else involved. However, if you two are free like the wind and she still refuses to call you her boyfriend, often introducing you as a friend, there's definitely something fishy going on here. The real situation is probably very far from the fairy tale you picture in your mind. She's either in love with another guy or wants to stay on the lookout for better options. So, yeah, you're basically a comfortable second best that she can hang out with just so she won't be single. As always, the only way to deal with such suspicions is to talk to your girlfriend. Listen to her side of the story and then decide whether this relationship is worth fighting for. Number 7. You don't have serious conversations. The honeymoon phase of a relationship when you can't keep your hands off each other is wonderful. But there has to be substance as well to take your relationship to the next stage. You two have to connect on an emotional level. If she shuts down despite all your attempts to have a deep and meaningful conversation, chances are she's not in this relationship for you. She doesn't want to hear your childhood stories, family history, or opinions about fundamental life stuff. So she tries to keep your chats as simple as possible. This basically means that she doesn't see you in her future and doesn't want to build a basis of understanding and trust in your relationship, since she won't be staying with you for long. So there you go. Now you have one more topic to discuss with her during your next conversation. Number 8. She's always on her phone when you're together. When you love someone, you can't wait to spend more time with them and get to know them better. And you definitely won't use these precious minutes to check your Instagram or Facebook. So if your girlfriend's thoughts are rarely even there and she mostly looks at her phone, she isn't too excited about you or your relationship. For her, it's just another date she has to sit through to get what she wants. Another thing that users often do is speak about themselves. She won't listen to your work problems or personal troubles and give you advice. She'll only talk about herself. Do you need a partner like this? Well, it's for you to decide. Number 9. You sometimes feel like you don't know her. Users turn their acting into an art form, but even the sneakiest person ever can't keep up the act 24/7. They may put on a nice and friendly persona, but deep down they hate the position they're in and want to express what's on their mind. As a result, they sometimes make a surprisingly harsh comment about someone behind their back or say something rude. Suddenly, you feel like you don't know the woman you love at all. And no matter how much you try to forget these moments, they always stay somewhere in the back of your mind, making you miserable. The best thing you can do is keep an eye on your girlfriend. Don't justify her actions simply because she's not like that with you. Instead, try to open your eyes and figure out what kind of person is in front of you. How many of these alarming signs can be applied to your relationship? If it's 5 or more, you should definitely talk to your girlfriend. And ladies, if you're watching too, these signs fit perfectly for a user boyfriend as well. So be careful and don't hesitate to leave a partner who doesn't love and appreciate you. Just make sure you sit down and have a proper conversation before you make your final decision. Maybe you can fix the situation together. Do you know any other signs of an insincere partner? Tell us in the comment section below. Don't forget to give this video a like, share it with your friends, and click subscribe. Stay on the bright side.